everybody. Hello and welcome. Hopefully excuse me, got the hiccups. Hopefully YouTube will stream nicely today. Restream was having some issues earlier, so hopefully that'll work. If not, I'll have to rewatch those videos later and maybe import them from Twitch manually. But we're here. Oh, nice. Do we have enough robots in the system that the robots are going to come get those? Sweet. We're working on getting our smelting up and running. I am Samius, and we are playing Factorio. Rio. Excuse me. And we're going to rock it right in its face. Alright. So, what we have done, we've started building our massive train network. I have not gone through and start killing bugs yet. We might do a little bit of that tonight here on the stream. I'm not sure yet. We should also unmute ourselves over here. Boop. And actually keep an eye on that so I don't lose it. Anyhow, so we have some oil working, but it's not, we're not bringing it into anything, right? We now have iron being mined and brought into a system, and that iron comes over here and gets stored in this area. So what looks kind of weird is that this network, right, we have two train networks. This train network up here, which is the raw train network, so like coal comes up here and gets stored in one of these and filtered down here. Looks like we still have a little bit of dirty lines in the coal and the copper, but we'll make that work later. We'll probably set one filter up like over here to filter coal up, and one to filter copper down, and it'll fix itself. But basically the idea is that this network right here is for processing and doing things, and this network is for us to bring them in, right? So when the time comes, we can take and branch this over and come down over here and bring things up, and our base is going to start looking like these little squares, I think, almost. Maybe not quite these squares, but something. And what I want to do is in this area, I want to start building my smelting section. Oh, that's probably too much. I really don't know how much iron we're gonna need. I felt like I ran out of iron earlier, so I want to make sure I have plenty. Something else we're going to do pretty soon is get science up and running better. Right now I'm kind of doing a limp along science, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's make sure these are always topped off at 50. We currently don't need any miners, but I noticed that the science isn't working. That's mostly because of miners. Boop. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. We need greens, right? So we can have 2 more stacks of my greens. There we go. So a lot of this stuff is currently being ran by boxes, right? I have boxes here and boxes there of all these various things. And some of them are useful and some of them are not, but that's just unfortunately how we have things set up right now. See, this is one of the reasons we need more iron. Iron is not stored over here anywhere. Get some iron. So we can't grab these warehouses out of there in the numbers that we want. There's our snakes. Oh, giggity. Love it. Love it. Alright, we'll just go ahead and grab a stack and we'll throw a little bit in there. This is my new game. This is the Factorio that we started, I think, on Monday. Kind of struggling and suffering through here. So, basically off camera, we deforest a lot of this area in here, and we made these move. So we're gonna go ahead and take a minute and ironically not fly around, because I don't think we have... We definitely don't have 350 science packs. And we certainly don't have another 350 after that. So we'll just start like nighttime vision, whatever. We're not going to use it, but get the science out of the way. Keep this little starter base area running. But what we really want to do is we want to get our iron smelting moved and set up down in this area where we have birch. Apparently not right here. Close to right here. Sure. Down here. So my basic plan, right, is one side of this will be copper and iron in raw copper and iron. I gotta put these words in the right order, in the right syllables. So raw coal and raw iron in, and then we'll process it, and then down below we'll store raw or processed iron plates and coal, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. We will do copper plate or raw copper and coal for copper plates, and I think copper wires. I'm not sure. Which, if we do that, that means we probably also want to go ahead and make iron gear wheels over here, and maybe a couple of other things that are just pieces of iron only, basically, products. So I want to do this, I believe, because I want to make sure I set this up correctly, like I have it set up top. Let's see, do we have some... we found a tree. Do we have some of these? We have a couple, so we'll make 2 more just to make sure we have plenty. So we have our no path. What's the no path for? Where are you trying to go? This is on 2 different train networks, so this should not be trying to get requests from raw iron. Shit. Pardon my French. We may not be able to get away with 2 train networks. If we can't, that will really suck. That was the whole plan. The whole plan kind of rooted around this idea that we'll have 2 train networks, and never shall the 2 meet. Except for right here, where the 2 happen to meet. So copper on the top and coal on the bottom. So we'll go an out and an in. And you're going to be set for copper. Just to make sure that this always works. And we're going to do this and this, and you're going to be set to coal. And you're going to go from here to here. You're going to go from here to here. And now I think that's basically all of our 2-color science. So now we are definitely hurting on base advancement. Before now, base advancement was not that big of a deal. Yeah, somehow we're still getting little pieces of coal of the opposite material in here, and I'm not real sure how. Oh, that's wrong. That's 100% wrong. Boop, boop. So this, let's cut this. Let's cut this. This actually does need to be. I was not paying attention. It needs to be that. Which means you actually need to be copper, not coal. How embarrassing. Okay, so that'll now fix itself. Now I do also believe, I think this means that we need to set up a limit here to make sure that these don't get overly full. So this chest What is this wire seeing? Is it seeing the contents of just this chest, or is it seeing the Let's just do anything or everything less than or equal to 30,000. And this did not get turned around. Okay. So now those should hopefully filter out correctly. We should be able to call iron from here. So what I want to do, and we came up here specifically to grab this blueprint right here. Where did I leave my car? I always manage to lose my car. I'm not as bad as some other people because I remember that I have a car and go get it, but stop that! I do not understand why it's trying to use that train. That's super aggravating. It should not be using that train. Let's look at it in a little bit. Okay. Take that off. So here's our first dilemma. Do we want to shove this down? I don't think so. I think we want to make sure that this stays plenty up. I think we're going to end up with an extra couple of pieces of railroad track in here. Yeah, right there. Alright. So don't think we do this. Man, maybe I feel like I screwed up by doing 2 train stops. Or double trains. I feel like maybe we just should have did 1 the more I get into this, but let's see. We'll put it here. And the first thing we need to do so the contents, this is hooked up to a green. So let's just start requesting a few things. So let's say 10,000 this, and let's say 10,000 iron. Okay, so now we have some. Those things are being requested. It should be ready to be powered. All we have to do to power this is basically make a bridge across here. Anywhere. So I guess we'll do right here. Boop. Okay. So now this train needs to be actually called manufacturing iron in. And I don't care about the color right now. We'll probably pick some sort of color later. That's fine. Just pick one that seems okay. Now this train right here, to get over this. Why are you still trying to do that? These apparently are not named correctly. Alright, maybe now it'll stop. Alright, so we take a look up here. What? Oh, that's not the right train. It's not the right train. So this train's supposed to... Wait, there's a train there. I can see it. Why are you not showing me the right train? This one. Okay. Good. Are you getting... You're not getting anything. Getting this initial setup is always kind of tricky. And considering I figured it out once and then basically copied that, it's going to take me a couple of tries here to get it all properly situated. Alright, so... Oh, those are not really running right. But let's start getting these things switched. So this name should not be iced. This name needs to be raw coal out. Well, it would actually be let's call it raw M coal. And then what we'll do is we're going to copy this name to here. What? Copy, copy, paste. There we go. But we're going to change your name from coal to copper. And then we're going to paste right here and change you from coal to iron. Alright, so now, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to go to Scarper. What is Scarper? See, this is my problem. I did not want this to be able to feed to this. I want this to... Otherwise I have to wire all these together. I did not want that. So what's your name? Jonathan Oliver. So you're actually deep storage 3. And your name is actually deep storage 2. So the idea is that this will never touch this. You should not be connected. You should not be seeing the same requests. Go back over there. Also, why is this not going across there again? Alright, from raw iron 2 to deep storage. So raw iron 2 is up here. Why things are still small, we can turn on the train tracks. Cameron Collins is the oil that should not be there. I wonder if these depots should have a different name, maybe? Call them Depot... B's? I mean, maybe it's trying to get the same... Depot M for manufacturing. So you delete. Go to or add station depot in until inactivity. Boom. Why is this not copying? Oh, wait. Come on, there's 3 little doodads in here to make all this work. Alright, why are you saying no path? Where are you trying to go? Stop trying to go there. Alright, what is wrong with this train? He can't find wherever he needs to go. He's looking for manufactured iron. You're not supposed to go there. Yeah, just go back to the depot and stay there. Now where are you trying to go? You're still trying to go to the not a place. Come on. This was my concern. So I really wanted to have the raw stuff just get stored so I can start mining things out. Where are you trying to go? Why are you still trying to go there? Alright, so before I get completely frustrated, let's just wire those chests up together. Will that just work? If I just take and treat all of these as one. Yeah, see, I think that messes it up. So these are reading empty, which they should because they're not full. Also, I thought these were bigger. Alright, so these are holding that amount, and those are good. Those are solid amounts. So for now, I'm just going to turn off these. That's just... Also, we decided to move this down. Alright, so we're going to clear this. And we're going to clear that. So you guys are requesting nothing. There should be no requests for you. So you just delete, go to your depot. You delete, go to your depot. You delete, go to your depot. We may not be able to have this deep storage system. I was really hoping we could. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Let's see. Alright, excellent. Excellent. So, the first thing we have to do is we have to put a arithmetic accumulator in here somewhere. And I believe what we have to do is click on this guy right here and put it in there. And then I think we also have to not connected. Okay. Maybe I'm connecting to the wrong doodad here. That's what we're looking for. We're going to read train contents. Okay. So now that reading the train contents, we want to take that train concepts, just like we've done almost every place else, and make it a negative number. And then output it. So basically the train's going to say, I got nothing. And these guys are going to say, set your filter. One of these connects to here. This also has an extra line that's... Let's see. Alright, where's that train? He timed out. He has nothing, so... Delete, delete. He'll come back. Go back to the depot, and then he should drive back here. If I have to connect these two networks, we can, but I'm going to be pissed. So I want to be able to just turn this whole area into a massive... Creating... I still do not understand why this train is trying to do these requests. It should be on a whole different network. It should not be able to see anything that's trying to get that. And then it's continuing to get those same requests. Unless these are just a stockpile of requests that we're waiting from before. Oh, it's trying to deliver from that station that it can't reach. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do the deep storage. Basically, is what I'm seeing. Alright, where's my car? It's up there. Little brother keeps popping in and out of things. Probably stockpile requests. I don't think that's what's going on. I think it's trying to give it... Here, I have an idea. Let's give this a minimum threshold of 5,000. Or I forgot to hook these up. One of the two. Also, the contents of this is not hooked up to here. What? How did that not get hooked up? Alright, so now it's got a minimum request threshold of 5,000. And we'll go down at the other end and we'll request only 5,000. And we'll set the minimum chunk. Alright, so let's delete, see if it'll do it now. It's still trying to get it from the raw. So we might have to continue to do it how we have it in the other bases. So in the other factorial game, when we're experimenting with the logistic train network, basically what we have is wow, that train car's slowed all the way down. Where are you trying to go? Alright, go put it in. Oops. Go to deep storage 1 until inventory empty. Delete, delete. And let's just take this out. And maybe these won't be able to be, maybe these will have to be regular train stops. So this is raw iron 2. And then instead of these guys being this and all this complicated shenanigans, it can just be we have a bunch of these. We don't. Make me a bunch of those. That one probably could have stayed, actually. You gotta be kidding me. I'm building this shit? Stop it. Did I seriously not pick these up? I didn't. Alright, well, gears I can at least understand.
Just on our way.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Alright. See you later.
Love you, bye. Alright, so it's going to plug into here. This is going to get inverted and plug into here. It's going to plug into there, and then this is going to hook up all of these guys. And these guys are all going to be set filters. And this is going to get inverted. Alright, so basically what's going to happen is this 40K is going to get turned negative, plugged into here. This 40K is going to come in here as a positive number. And when this is greater than this, it'll be positive and it'll shoot them over. Right? Alright. Boop. And we're just going to have to put these on a... Those depots over there, just this is going to be a dummy system. Just how it's going to be. The raw system is just going to be stupid. Okay, so you get replaced with a regular stupid train stop called Deep Storage 1. Boop. Won't even need that. Don't think it needs power even. And then these things are just gonna load in just like they always were. Keep the name, it did not. So copy, paste, deep storage 2. And I guess these deep storages don't have to, they could all filter into one box and I can just filter them out. So all this can just get handed down and then I can sort it down here somewhere. Alright, and then come over here and we're going to take out all of these. And you're going to take out all of... Sometimes the problem cannot be solved the way you think it should. And I don't know if these are necessary at all. Alright, so are you empty? You are empty. Stop. Delete, delete, delete. You are going to go to... let's see. We're going to call you a different name. And I need a bunch of these. And you're going to get a name... Dumb Depot. Boop. And you're going to be all white. Copy. Paste right there. Alright, so you're going to go to Dumb Depot until time passed 30 seconds. That's fine. Then you're going to go to raw iron. I'll give that a name. Raw iron minus, apparently. Until inventory full. And then you're going to go to deep storage 1 till your inventory is empty. Go. I'll never need this many trains now. Not at all. I'll probably need... Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, copy, paste, paste. Not you. Paste. 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 Come on, paste. Copy. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Copy, paste, paste. Boom, boom, boom. Paste. Alright. So now, my train should not want to go up here. All the dumb depots are in place. This guy, I think we can probably fix from over here, right? So, you delete delete. I want you, and delete here. I want you to go to deep storage 2 until you're empty. And then somewhere in here, I want you to go, make sure I'm not on the train tracks, okay. And I would like you to go back to here. Inventory is full. Okay, so dumb depot for 30 seconds. And then here, tell your inventory is full. And then back here till you're empty, and then back there. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so now the only place that should be supplying these things are right here. Where's my damn car? And those guys will drive around like idiots. And this will probably get narrowed down to like 2 trains instead of 1,000,000. Alright, so what are you trying to do now? You're not going there, you're not going there. Okay, so this train station is still set up incorrectly. Drive over here to this train station, turn it off. So because this is no longer requesting anything, it cannot do anything, correct? And because this is a dumb car, I thought I could reserve... How do you reserve something in a train? Didn't they make that... I thought they made it where you could reserve... There we go. Copy, paste. Will this copy? Copy, paste. Trying to figure out if I can copy and paste this in there. Okay, awesome, we can. So then let's go in here and find some copper. And then what we'll just do is we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The bottom ones will be for coal. The top ones will be for copper. And we'll copy it. God, this is... Ah! You, get out of the way! Where are you at? You, get down here. You, go away. Where's my actual blueprint that's supposed to stay there? Alright. This is like a thing that technical would be better at fixing. Alright. There we go. Now that train should go back and forth, forth and back. Get gone. Get gone. Give me a dumb station. This dumb station is called copper raw copper coal 1. Your job. Delete. Technically delete. Go. Nope, not that. Go to dumb depot. Till 30 seconds has passed. Then go to deep storage 2 till your inventory is empty. Then come back here till your inventory is full. Alright, bam. That should fix this bloody thing. There are no more smart train stations on this side of the network. Or this side of the thing. And you're probably still trying to go to a station that doesn't exist. I'm gonna blow a bloody gasket. Let's see if this is gonna work now. It should. Delivery from... Okay, that's correct. Jesus, man, Christmas? Do we have another train? We do not. Can we make another train? We cannot. Huh, okay. Mental note, make more trains. We need to get this figured out so we can start setting up. Once this starts going, the rest of the base should hopefully fly together. Hopefully. Alright, so let's... I guess we should have peeked up here before we left, huh? Alright, looks like the train is full of iron. Miraculous. Alright, let's throw some of this. Nowhere, I guess. Okay. I can't stop that train. If I do, I'll get in trouble. So, from here to here, we need to invert the train. Because we need to know how much to take out, right? Or do we really? Yeah, we do. We do. In case that some leftovers get left in there. Right? So, if we just click on right here and we go from this to this, you're reading the train contents, right? So, a bunch. Now, that negative amount, and where's it again? This guy to here, and there's a positive amount. So then, I don't think that's necessary at all. Just empty the whole contents of the bloody train. Also, these are all the wrong way. Alright, so we want the contents of this train. So I should go back to the depot. It's probably going to want to bring me all this iron at once. But we should be able to get all the iron and all the coal. So what I want to do is I want to put Maybe these should be littler ones. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go 2 out. 2 out. Iron. Iron. Need coal. Need coal. This doesn't need a boop. Sometimes I get like a lot of people like, wow, I really like how you have some of this and some of this. And then I do shit like this and I'm just like, "Urgh." This all feels bad. Which makes me wonder, do I need these hooked up? I don't, right? This is not what actually is doing the work now. It's these. That just happens to be the convenient place where that was going. So the contents of these don't matter. This is just a convenient chest, for the lack of a better word, to load into here. Which means we can dial this baby up. We can make that 40,000. We can make this 40,000. And we should be able to get a crap ton of those materials in here. So why am I going to scream at the train now? Well, I'm not. The train is working. I cannot bloody believe it. The train is working. Wait, train didn't do anything. Train just left. Or did it work? I can't tell. Okay. Let's pretend it's working. Let's just pretend. Alright, so we're going to come up here. And we're going to grab... here, right? But not this. Alright, so this down here should be the in. And I want it to load on this side. So I want to get rid of all of this. Oh, no, that is incorrect. Did all that wrong. Okay. And this should be manufactured iron, essentially products, out. And we'll make it super blue for right now. Is this a half circle yet? Nice. Alright, so this guy should equal out between these two. Looks like going from this way to this way. It's set for the correct thing. This will probably change to like 1,000 out for right now. Alright, so this theoretically is our... And we have a bunch of wood that we can start with. For right now. Get this wood out of here. Apparently miss everything by miles. And you can also be wood. Okay. And that'll just simply get that wood out of there. So now we can look at our smelting columns. Dun, 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 dun. And we can basically go as much this way as we want. We can go as much up and down as we want. We can do it however we want to do it. We can change how high these are. These can be lower. You've got nothing. What is going on here? Let's jump in this train. Nope. Almost died. Thought that was working. Well, it looks like it's working to me. The coal is broken? Okay, we'll have to go look at the coal one. But before we do that, I think we're going to go ahead and pull these back. Ugh, they won't connect like that. Alright, let's get on this train. Yeah, we're gonna go find out. How's the YouTube streaming working? Connor, is it good? Does it look good? Is it running well? I heard some other streamers complaining that YouTube was acting up last couple of days. Alright, creating delivery from raw manufactured coal to manufactured iron in 4,000 coal. Let's take a look, see. Alright, Alright, so this red line is hooked up correctly. So we're gonna copy basically from here to here, boop. And anything that is not hooked up correctly is going to get stamped over the top. That's where this extra pole comes from. We obviously need another one of these. filters. Yes. Yes. Good. And then there we go. Alright, so let's clear this out. Let's grab this guy. This should be set up exactly the bloody same. Except this obviously is not there. You know, one of these. Hey, little guy, what are you doing? Where you been? Welcome home. Right, which means this train station is... That's correct, right? These guys are not set for setting filters. Alright, so we look down here at our train. There should be... Yay! Coal going in the system. Sweet. Look at us. Look at us. Unfortunately now, realistically, I have to wait for the train because I don't have another one and I left my car down there. But it shouldn't take it now. Yeah, it'll probably take any longer to run up there than to wait. Silly train. Here we go. All right, when the time comes, take me back to where I'm working. But yeah, we're gonna do a coal smelter on the opposite side. Hopefully. Basically in the same way. That's right. This train is my little guy. Oh, that's what's going on. This train's my little guy. Okay, so we now have fuel, we have iron, we have a train return station. In this case, we can do it right here in line, or maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, let's not do it like that. Let's not get in this habit. I think this could be a bad habit to get into. What the? Alright, so just like we were doing over here, we're going to come up. Should we build this for more than one? I don't think so, right? No, it doesn't work. It just seems like a bad plan. That one is... Ugh, bastard. That one was fine. Okay, so that comes in here. Means we need a red one here, or a blue one here, and a blue one here. And that goes there. And then this guy goes from here back down. It's already got everything, except it needs one of these here, right? But technically it has one here, so does it need one there too? I don't know. Whatever. It can be there. That's how I feel right now. Okay, so this is our input one. Boop, boop. Right now, this is our input. This will even it out. That should do the thing. This is set up like that. Based off of things. So this will be processed iron goods. All right, processed iron goods. I bet that's small enough now that that can all go in like one little freaking wooden box. Boop, boop. Get out of my way. Excellent. Alrighty, how many of these do we have? Exactly 4. So my thinking is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We're going to start with wood, just to get the wood out of the way. Now, if I did this right, this should look really, really familiar. Do we need to put a mixer in here? Or balancer? It shouldn't need one, right? We'll start with 4 columns and then... Alright, so let's whip out this thing. Do we want to go this way? We want to go... I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way either. Alright, let's turn off our robots for a minute. Let's just look, see. If we were to go... Say we went up. We don't have infinite up over this way, though. Okay. So we have 4. Okay, so I want... We have a lot of room. I think we're going to put them up here. Should we redesign this so it works completely different? Okay, so for starters, what if instead of going... Could we do that? Let's get rid of all this part. Right, so we need to mix it down here. It's a lot of underground belts. What if we had 2? Like, is there any reason why we can't? Just a lot of stuff on belts is all, right? I don't think I love that. I think there has to be a better way. What if we look at the pattern we used to use before, right? Or we have used numerous times before. Maybe it's time to upgrade to a different pattern. Do we have our other... Our thing that looks like this? But instead of using... Shit, I got rid of all of it now. Just get rid of it. Alright, let's just slap some down. And let's... In the car? Hey, Streaky.
User joined your channel.
Hey, good day, mate.
How's it going?
It's going.
Big Lite 4 actually smelting. Okay, how's that coming?
It's pissing me off.
Oh?
It's not working the way I want it to.
I see.
I need it. Go ahead, what?
Who do I need to beat up?
Me, probably. So, I want a different pattern, essentially. I think I have to use these poles. And now I feel like I'm... Well, okay. So here's essentially the deal. The old pattern I had for mixing things looked like this, right? So what happens is coal comes in here, boop, and the raw materials go in there. And basically what happens is one half of the belt becomes coal and the other half becomes like your raw material, right? Your fuel and your raw material. And they get split in half. And then basically the processed material comes down the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these furnaces run at a speed of 1, and these run at a speed of 2. Which means they theoretically should be able to process twice as much on the same amount of thing. But the real problem is that I want to do like, alright, so I want 4 smelting columns at least for regular iron. Alright, so let's grab that pattern back out again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things of regular iron. And then, because steel is a 4-to-1 process, right? I'm double checking my math here because I could be wrong. It's a 5-to-1 process. It'd be really good to do a 5 columns. To fuel the one steel column. So now we're talking about we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to fill one of these. So we're talking about this much space in fueling both with the raw material and the fuel. Me personally, I would just do the old big one. So now I gotta... The whole idea was to put this over here. To make it smaller. Not really smaller, but more compressed, really. So basically, I'm just trying to fix a problem. But part of me is wondering if I could do some sort of pattern where let's make sure that this is repeatable here. Right? If instead we were to do a pattern that both feeds from the bottom and feeds from the top. Alright, something more like this. Or feeds from the top, sorry. Feeds from the bottom and outputs to the bottom. Then we don't have to spend as much time belting the stuff back up. So then we just have to figure out how to feed it. And I think if we were to do a series of long arms, there's a blueprint that has iron to steel in one. But see, I'm thinking if I were to do raw iron on one belt and raw wood on the other, or whatever the fuel is, I won't have to go crazy, but I will need long arm inserters to do it. And in this case, we don't need all these to be blue. They can be... Like, I like where this is going. So let's change this. So I don't think they need to be blue. And then I need, I'll just make a couple in my backpack to be long arm inserters for blueprinting purposes. Alright, so now we can have 2 lines here.
So what I'm picking up is we're trying to make a pattern to make some stuff and try to minimize the number of transverse belts.
Yes, because both the fuel and the raw resources are coming from the bottom. And at the end of the day, I want them to come back down to the bottom. So when I pull the materials out of these chests or warehouse onto these belts, I want to just be able to take and go like come off, go up, carry on. And then for, oh, that's 4. I'm just being dumb. And then the same thing for the fuel line.
So this is a theoretical question. What would happen if raw materials came in from one side and the finished product went out the back side? Hear me out on this one. What we would do in Afghanistan is we received casualties when we got them. They would come in the front door, and the front door was pointed at the front gate, and then we would send out the back door, which is where the helicopter pad was, so that way there was one direction of flow of traffic, and it worked really well.
Right. And I don't disagree that that would be ideal. The problem is I already set up where I want the trains to output the materials.
Okay.
So it would be a lot more work than what I'm trying to do right now, I think. So if I were to do this, people watching, and understand what I'm doing, let's actually turn the robots back on and have them pick this up, get it out of the way. I could instead scoot this over slightly, just to have some wiggle room. And then I should be able to copy this pattern . And how many is that? That's 1. Yeah, I guess I can just do it like this, can't I? That's 20 furnaces.
I think I see it. So it looks like you're doing one road going up,
Yes.
road construction, and you can have like a train come to the bottom, drop stuff off, and go away. You have the second train come up and pick stuff up and go away.
So right now what's happening, this train comes in from the side. And I'm circling it right now, you can't really see it yet, but and that's dropping off our fuel and our raw material. The idea is that this train, all this stuff will funnel into the bottom to go out, because I already have the output set up. So we'll buffer it down here, and we'll do a little bit of processing, and then ship it out down here at the bottom. Is my thinking. So then I can grab from here to here. Make sure this is in line. Give just a little bit of space. And then go Doing the first column for outputs, right? Oh, that doesn't quite go as far as I need it to. Oh, you stole my belts. Like you told us to. Alright, let's grab a bunch of materials here. Just like a metric ton of materials and drop some stuff off. We're going to go down to just one stack of these because it turns out that these are not doing the things that I want them to do. I'm going to see how this runs in a second, I think is what we're going to do. I'm going to go grab some raw material stuff, and we're going to see how that looks. While we're at it, we're going to make a shit ton more lights.
For what I understand, what you're doing, it sounds promising.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll work out, but every time I think that so far, I end up realizing that I'm dumb. Fill up my car. The car's kind of full, but I'm gonna drop some extra copper off someplace. Let's see. We need some copper in here. Oh, I didn't actually grab the copper. Put half that copper in here. Put the other half of that copper. We grab half the copper in the car. We'll grab all the copper in the car. Give me half that copper back. Alright, we need belts. Oh, we're going to need a crap ton of power poles, which is part of the reason we came over there and dropped this off. So that's going to need a minute. Other thing that throws all this into the loop is that we're probably going to want I'm not going to worry about that right now. At some point we're going to want most of these belts to be converted to red anyway, which could probably get pretty tricky. I don't know if I'm missing anything else. But they're trying to deliver a few more things to me, so we're going to let them, then we're going to leave. So this cannot unload fast enough. Interesting problem, I guess. Yeah, I might still do that. If you see a really good one, send me a link to the specific page. If not, I'm just going to come up with my own plan here and see what it looks like. So I think this will work, and I think it'll... I don't think we need to have a whole bunch fueling it here. Alright, get back to work, robots. Also, let's put like lights every other cross, maybe? Also, this T doesn't have to go anywhere, but it could if we wanted to. Alright, robots. Get your asses back to work. I realize I don't have good battery power, but come on. Let's go. Chop chop. So really, these never have to go that far, right? These ones. You tried but rejected? Do you use Twitter by chance? Can you tweet me a link? Can you just grab everything from the back after in the URL string? You just grab everything that's not factorial prints. .com. Alright, so let's see. So the last one here. But this, on the other hand, can just copy again, right? So that's 2, right? Alright, so let's copy this before I get crazy and just slap it down right here. And let's hook it up and see how this looks. This, on the other hand, we want to make sure is just wood right now, because I want to get this wood burnt out. I'm missing some belts. Okay. I am missing some belts. I'm missing one right here. Which means this one's missing some, but what we'll just do is we'll fix it over here and then we'll kill it over there. Let's see. So this guy needs to come to here. Where'd my damn car go? This can be compacted. Like this extra space in here is not necessary. Yeah. So let's grab just the inside here and piss the robots off. Grab this inside, rip them out. Grab this inside, rip it out. Go like that for right now and expand that up to here. Which means this doesn't have to go there at all. Alright, let's see how that looks. It is Samius Garobo, all one word. Let's see if it'll let me, SamusBot running? SamusBot, you got your Twitter, right? YouTube, uptime, mods, autofacts, eStore. Huh, I guess SamusBot doesn't have the Twitter in there. There you go, just go ahead and shoot me a tweet. My phone will go whoop. Come on guys, get back to work. So how many furnaces did we cram in there? Just under 50? Well, let's turn the power on and see how it works. I think it's going to work okay. Let's grab an updated version. Yeah, you tweeted me. Let's take a look at your suggestion. Convert to a copy, import string, paste, import. Fail to import version F. Yeah, it doesn't like the formatting. Have a look at the picture. Yep, we can do that. Alright, so what Streaky is suggesting is, it looks like a mixed line where, or maybe not, maybe iron just comes down one side and then coal goes up. No, it's got to be, yeah, they have to be mixed lines. And this is probably that big loop, right? Like the big S winding cable. Yeah, I don't think there's a place for it, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, mixed lines. Now, my question is, do I need to rebalance these lines again? I think probably, right? Actually, maybe that should go in the middle. Stop. Yeah, I had the feeling I wouldn't be able to hold it all. Ooh, that looked like that instead of... just... Robots are like, we want to do what you told us to do. Let us work. How I do the iron smelting is like that with double the smelters. Yeah, I get the idea. Like I said, I didn't want to have... I don't want to burn a bunch of underground belts, I guess is what one of my things, one of my problems. Ah, no, I'm a fickle son of a bitch when it comes to things like that. Alright, while we're here, burning all the belts in the world. What am I doing this for? It's dumb. Make gears, make belts. You. Like I said, I don't mind doing that. I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't feel right to me right now. Same thing with this. Like, this feels like it's using a lot of space, but I don't think we can get that any more narrow and rebalance the belts. What our production numbers look like. So we're currently at 1.2K iron plates per minute. It's not, and all of 30. Alright, so I'm going to put this up here and blow out another. So, theoretically, if I were to take this same thing... Oh, I guess can we get... How far can we get in the map land? Not very far. But theoretically, I could do one of these here. Pretty easily. Right? Like that comes over for the copper. Poops out the copper. This should be okay. I'll have to see. How well it works. Oh, it's time to catch robots for a while. I don't want to accidentally break the blueprint though. Well, I want to let people know and actually kind of talk to people. I've been promoting stuff here pretty hard lately financially. The truck had a pretty bad accident. And it's going to be a very expensive haul. So if you're enjoying the stream, please consider supporting us with like a follow or a subscription. This month is half price subs, so even if you only sub this 1 month, it's gonna be really good assistance for our numbers, and that would be huge. It's not Donald Trump huge, but it's pretty great. I didn't actually look today. Amazon affiliate. So what he is talking about, Samius bought, where is one of your commands is supposed to be this. Commands. Oh, I still got the main window up. Boop. Turn the main window off. So one of your commands is, let's look at the timers. A store. So if I were to go A store, will that populate correctly? There we go. So basically, if you were to follow that Amazon link there and make your purchases, your Amazon purchases using that link, I will get a very small percentage cut of that deal. And that doesn't, you're not paying extra. That is you not giving as much money to Amazon for a purchase. So yes, no. It's still, well, I don't know. It's still saying that my items are less. Yeah, I don't know how it's working now. Like I said, they're in the process of changing it, so I'm not real sure how it works, but I will try to dig into that more later. While we're at it, let's get rid of these rocks and trees so I can see what's going on. Are we out of furnaces too? We are, aren't we? Alright, so I need to go grab a buttload more furnaces, which is not a problem. We have furnaces. Boop. Slip them all up. I think we'll hold hands right there and we'll slap down one of these in the middle. Now what does it say our production did? Now it says our production is bouncing at 2. Which I think we can do even better than that at some point. But this is all yellow belts too, keep that in mind. And only using wood. Alright, so now we got the rest of the wood out of the way. Alright, so let's switch you over to coal. Boop. Where's the car? Up there. Follow me, robotses. Oh wait, what am I doing? Excellent. Alright, so that can make the I think that's going to keep up okay. And if we need to, we can make some other moves here and double it up. We're going to jump up and grab some more of these supplies from the base up there. Furnaces, long arm inserters, small insert or regular inserters, all those things. Driving into the darkness from the light. The other thing we're going to do now... Ooh, excellent. Like that. Urge, don't hit anything. Alright, grab this. I don't have any greens in here. I don't need that. Yeah, that pitter patter of little monster feet up there. Excellent. Excellent. I'm gonna need some steel. Not millions, just a little bit. Got these warehouses. Player's inventory full. Eat a dick, Samius. Oh. Okay. Need those. I'll need these. I'll need all of those. Those things are all still good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You guys aren't working because you're now more bricks. A problem I can solve. Well, I think I can solve quickly even. Oh man, I'm getting excited, waiting to hear about all the riot news. Should be firing up. All right, where's my car? Why is this not powered? Now where's my car? Up here. I need to put a landmark here so I know where I'm going. Okay. Also, for now at least, I'm gonna grab one of these and nah, that's fine. Just grab one of those. Alright, so everything from there to there, right? Now the problem with this is these belts are all going the wrong direction. But I think I can change that. Alright, belts, arms, this thing, these guys. Why did this not get put down? 20 million robots. Power poles. Let's get power poles running. This guy. What else do you need? These. These. Give me a little bit of this. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, perfect. There we go. Now it should be... Oh, imagine this guy's getting power now? There we go. Now watch him come to a screeching halt. Now they don't know what to do. They want to watch him get really mad. Boop. Oh, I left it. Alright, let's see. We need probably the rest of the belts. I'll grab all of these. Not bricks. All of these. So we're missing 4 of these, 22 more of these, 41 of these. Really? I thought we got a ton of the furnaces. Yeah, they're in there. You guys are just being whack. Alright, where is my... Let me let one of them go here. Here's my requesting station. I'm going to go just like this. We're going to clear these out. I'm going to clear that out. Whew. I'm sorry, that needs to... That's going to have to stay somewhere. At least temporarily. Start requesting I think, let's see, we'll probably be wrapping up here in a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to just do few other things. I mean, I feel like they're gonna get there though. They just need time. So what I want to do, while this is busy screwing around, we are going to set this up for this is where I missed the nanobots. The nanobots would have already had that stuff built. Alright, so please request threshold 5,000, I think. Bring me just much less. Make it 10,000. Not any of that. And then make it like 40,000 of that guy. Alright, minus. What's missing? You need more of these, and you don't have any. Okay. We need a couple more of these guys. Put them in. Why are you chasing me? these my 22. Oh, they're my 20. We'll run over here, we'll grab a bunch more iron, and we should be able to make basically whatever else we need. Okay, we need a bunch of these. We have steel in the car, or damn, we don't. I'm not so sure we need it though. I think we probably have plenty of things. We'll just let this carry us upstairs here. Out of belts down here. More belts are in here. Got a bunch? Not a bunch. Alright, let's pick these bots up. And get them working again. I think they're too busy with work shock to get back to work too hard. Everybody assembled? We've seen 11. Oh, dogs, shut up. Nobody needs to listen to your crap. Wow, I think that's good. Nope, 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 nope. Come here. You're mine. Still no requests here, huh? Okay. Wow, look at that. We're trudging through that iron. Alright, in this case, we're going to go back up and grab a few more bits and bobs. We're going to get this copper flowing, and then we're going to go ahead and probably call it a video / stream here. And we're probably still a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from making that happen. So don't, if you're watching live, don't think we're suddenly going to abandon you overnight here. But things are coming together. Things are coming together. Apparently we need to go grab a buttload of circuits and jack them into some places. That'll probably be the first thing that we do once we have everything running is... No, you don't even take that. Oh, you need... iron too, huh? There you go. I'm actually going to use this. I better get in the box. What do you need? You need access to iron. Now, cut it out. What do you need? You need a bunch of these, right? good. Get you back working. And you need access to a bunch of those, which you already have. So get back to work. All you bums. Put all but these. Not exactly sure what I clicked. It's fine. Need to grab some more furnaces because I want to get the steel running. PDQ. Excellent. Anything else we needed? What is... Oh, I accidentally broke this iron. I don't need these logistics robots right now. We can't take full advantage of them anyway. Sulfuric acid's still good. How's plastic? I didn't even look. So we probably need a little bit of... Should probably take a trip of the... Jesus, come on. Oh, that's gonna take forever. They're still making those. All right. Making a trip up to the oil area. We probably should have grabbed stuff to make another train or two. Oh, I meant to grab a warehouse. Damn it. All right. So let's go grab a train and whatever the stack of warehouses are. And whatever we need to make a little storage house. I think we're going to turn this guy into a smaller... Although we'll need it later. That's fine. We'll just leave them big warehouses for now. Alright, we have stack of warehouses. Why do we only have a stack of warehouses? What are you missing? You're missing wooden boxes. So one of the changes that I really dislike is the requester chest coming in a way later tier. Really dislike that. I mean, I could focus and get there, sure, but at the same time, I'd like to build the base the way I have it envisioned and not have to go through the whole process of building the factory, then turn around and tear it down, build a new factory. So I'm going to build it the way I have it envisioned to start with. Let's go ahead and come over here. Damn it, I still didn't pick up stuff to build another train. Okay. So we're going to have a third warehouse here, I think. And this is going to be our... So these guys are going to act as... can that work? I think this still works. It might be too close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's too close. One, 2, 3, 4. So this has got to go back at least. No, I guess it doesn't have to. You can start like this. Alright, so make me a bunch of those. And then we need one, 2. I think all those are slightly off here. Oh no, that's right. I had 2 coming off here. Rebalance. Okay. So we need alright, so they cannot all come off of the same spot. Can I? Alright, sweet. Alright, so these are going to be coal. These will be copper. This will basically be from up there, and these will basically be from down here. One will be coal, one will be copper. For people who watch my stream often, you'll know that this is kind of like a strategy that I use a lot. And then these guys are going to all get filtered in. So which one's, this one's copper. So this copper is going to work if copper is less than, say, 20,000. So which one's this one? That one's, okay, so the far one. It's going to be the same, and then this one will be coal for 10,000 less than. We'll copy it, and we'll paste it. So now that should all unload. Basically exactly like it was. These guys should plug in. Oop. Right there. Skip you, skip you, skip you, skip you. Skip you 2 times. Perfect. And then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we'll just take this and go whoop. No reason to rebalance on this one. Whoop. No! No, we're out of magic belts. No! Oh, I have to make belts in our pocket. We are scrubs. Oh, I kind of like how this is looking. I guess it'd be a little late to be like, nah, you know what, I'm not a big fan. Be a little late. Since it's done. And then we need this guy to... And I think if I did this right, I should be able to upgrade these all to electric furnaces if I want to. With basically no serious effort.
Trash.
Oh, good call, buddy. I can't think of anything else at this time. Thank you.
Yep.
Where are we? Alright, we're down here. Man, I'm kind of lucky I didn't get ran over while I was trying to drive around and help Ribby. Thank you, you look pretty. Over here. Wow. We got all this turned into science? Alright, so we need a bunch of iron and a bunch of pipes. Come get us. Come get us, Robotses. Look at that. Look at that. They may not be fast or efficient, but they want to bring me things. Because they love me. Look at that snake. So good. I'm so proud of you guys. Did I grab some engines? I didn't. So I was listening to one of my political podcasts this morning because that's or this afternoon, because that's what I do, right? And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And they were talking about PewDiePie dropping the N-bomb on stream. And I swear to you, this podcast that I enjoy literally went, yeah, so this guy's like famous for playing video games on the internet. I've never heard anything so boring before in my life. And I was just like, Just, no. Why? That's what I'm trying to do. I should see if they want to advertise the stream for me. It was pretty funny. In here, not here. Alright, let's drive over. Oh, let's not get ran over by the reindeer. We need to get this train system coal, or this coal set up in here too. Auto magically. Let's go like this, and then you two. And then, can you please go to depot in until inactivity? Could you do the same? Go to depot in until inactivity. Should we make some more trains real fast? I mean, we have, I think, all the things we need in the car. Might as well. Have these engines. Oh, we might be out of. No, we're not out of steel. And actually, oh yeah, we're out of engines. All right. You what? Are you not an M depot? Not an M depot. You're supposed to be an M depot, right? Okay. Well, there we go. Now we've got all sorts of trains out doing things. Let's get on one. We need to actually take care of a couple of things. I want to confirm that we're getting copper. Iron, 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 copper, coal. That's a dummy. Still don't see any requests for copper. Now, is that because we're still too full? Just the driving path to be slightly longer. Slightly wider, excuse me. So that's the downside of this alien biome stuff, I guess. Can't see anything. Still have nothing. What? Let's take a look-see. Is it hooked up? Oh, it's not hooked up! We're a failure! Yay! But now we know why. Boop. What? There we go. We just didn't have everything wired correctly. Not sure why, but okay. Whew. Let's watch some magic from up here, shall we? Let's turn off the names. Should see copper or more iron. Oh, you showed me some copper. Oh, we got a big old waiting list for the iron. Come on. Bring us the copper. Prove to me this is going to work. Prove it to me! Copper! Yeah, copper! Oh, I'm super excited. I cannot express to you how excited I am. Alright, I gotta check something out, and we may have to be taken off, everybody. Whoa, too loud. Too loud. Okay. So yeah, it looks like the thing I've been waiting for is about to start, so I'm going to take off and watch this, and hopefully I'll come back with some hots. So hopefully when we come back, this will be working. I will work on getting the iron smelting while I'm watching this, and if everything works out according to plan, we will hopefully be I guess maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So hopefully when we come back, we'll be ready to roll. We'll have iron coming in, we'll have all sorts of stuff coming in, and once we have the raw copper and the raw iron coming in, we already had the potential to bring in oil via the dummy system. We can just put it right here, put them in fuel tankers, pump them down there as a dummy system, or we can just barrel it up and dummy system it down there, and we should be good to go. The only problem with dummy system in barrels is I don't know how a good way to get them back out, unless we turn one of these into a return system. So that's part of the reason I was thinking about having it set up where it would do liquids, but we'll think about it and see if we can come up with a good solution. But that is a problem for another time. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Please consider giving us a follow if you're not already following. We really appreciate it. And if you're already following, please come by again very, very soon. Thanks for hanging out, Ben. Thanks for hanging out in the chat room. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys very soon. Peace.